Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your 2020 financial reading. This is going to be about work, career, money. We'll talk with the divine and your angels and your guides and your ancestors, and we'll see what's going on for 2020 for you. So, coffee. All right. So, guys, let's start off with the divine. The card the divine pulled out for you is inner knowing, which is very interesting for a financial rating, right? This talks about motivation, new ideas. This is you tuning in with your higher self to retrieve guidance. This is truth. This is acceptance. This talks about a change of direction. So, very good. I feel like for a lot of you, even though this is a financial reading, you're definitely going to go inside. You're going to meditate more. You're going to be a lot more spiritual this year than even before, right? Which is good because we're always growing. We always want to grow spiritually. So, I really like what this card represents as far as that financial thing is going this year is that motivation and the new ideas that are coming in. I love that this does talk about a change in direction. So let's see what else we have, okay? Major Arcana card that came out for you. Very cool. If I could pick up the card, you guys know sometimes I have a difficulty picking up the cards. You have the Hierophant. Very good, okay? So this is being in conscious contact with the divine. You are really going to grab your spirit guides, right? Your ancestors, your angels, the divine, the universe, and really have this gratefulness, this attitude of gratitude, which brings you to this co-creation, okay? You're really going to work together this year for the co-creation, and whatever that co-creation is for you, right? It brings in success, financial success, right? Money, abundance. This also talks about how life will work out, sometimes in a surprising way for you in 2020, where you might hit those bumps because we all do. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, that didn't work out. And then boom, something else happens. Another door opens and it works out even better. The other thing with this particular deck, too, in this depiction of the Hierophant is that look at it's almost very much like the sorry guys, the Four of Wands. Okay, it's almost like the Four of Wands because it shows the stability here, the four pillars, right? Very stable. You'll be very stable financially, okay, in 2020, which I really, really like. Took a lot for me to get that out. Also, if you notice, the Hierophant here is the number 5. Okay, so 5 represents change. There definitely is going to be a change of direction for you this year financially. Now, you also have, from the Minor Arcana, you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, now you guys know if you watched me enough, for me, aces are all about the divine handing you opportunity. Okay, whether you take it or not is up to you, but the divine is handing you opportunity here, okay? Being that this is the Ace of Wands, this talks about spirit-powered action, okay? The divine, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, standing behind you, pushing you into action, all right? This is inspired transformation. A lot of you are going to have career changes. Absolutely, a lot of you are. Some of you, this is going to be promotions coming in. Some of this is going to be, starting a new career in a different field. Some of you, this is new businesses you're starting, side hustles. It's going to be different for all of you, Scorpio, okay? Because you're all in different parts of your life. But this is so important here because this is access to the co-creative power that you have with the divine. So 2020 is going to be a big year for you with co-creating that income, generating that income. Again, new ideas coming in, motivation, action. I love this. I love that it was the first card out after the Hierophant. Then you have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords here is you taking time during the year to step back and consider the options. You'll have many options that come in this year. And you'll have to step back, and you'll have to use that inner knowing, right, to know which direction to go to. But if you look here, she can see through the veil, okay? That is not covering her eyes in a blindfold way. You can see which direction to go to, and the divine is kind of nudging you in the right direction here. And it's also telling you there's no need to rush. Don't jump into anything that seems too good to be true, okay? It's just Spirit saying this year, when it comes to money matters, excuse me, and new jobs, new careers, no need to rush into a decision, okay? Swords are about clarity, so be clear. Take a step back. Then you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is beautiful because this is, I mean, listen, it's the king. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just the energy of the card. And this is you being very successful, very truthful. There's a lot of clarity here. You really, with that Two of Swords too, right? You really can see through the veil. And I love that. So whatever you're going to, or whatever you're thinking about doing as far as career and money goes, yes, take your time. Don't rush into anything. Go within for answers, even though you have this energy of this Ace of Wands, which is very like, yeah, let's go. It will be right, but you'll do it with the clarity. Okay, you'll have it. You don't even necessarily, it's not like you're searching for it. It's there. You will have this clarity on everything. And I love the fact that this represents success. So what do your angels have to say? Your angels brought out the charms of Ishtar. I love this. Okay, because it's twofold, okay? This is worldly possessions. This is worldly acquisitions. This is everything in the material world that we desire and that we want, right? But this card also talks about is for you to stay focused on your path. Don't get so into the luxuries, the wonderful things, the material things you have that you forget to stay on the path, okay? So a lot of you are going to be given opportunities, honestly, that are going to seem so great, but when you step back and you look at them, you're going to go, oh, no, that's not for me, right? The too good to be true kind of thing. So, for example, Spirit just threw this in my head. Let's say that you are planning on opening your own business, right? Whatever that may be. But all of a sudden a job opportunity comes in that's going to pay you a lot more than you had before, and it's there, all this vacation time and this and that and the other, and it's just so great. Don't fall for it, okay? That is not necessarily your path. Don't go for it because it's all wonderful and shiny, right? You would, if you choose that path, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, you are going to get burnt out. You are going to be so tired. You are going to have no time for yourself, family, anything. Okay. So it's one of those things. It's too good to be true. Yeah, sure. Maybe it will give you the money that you want, but at what sacrifice? Okay. At what sacrifice? Because the money is going to come in either way. Okay. So, your angels are just kind of giving you that warning, right? That warning, like, hey, I know it's all wonderful and it looks good, but you will be exhausted, okay? And you're not about that this year, Scorpio. You are not about it. I'm just saying, you're not. Then your guides brought out, which is so hand in hand with your angels, all that glitters. Now, of course, this card looks so nice, right? Look at all the gold and the beauty. But no. This is them again saying, don't fall for any opportunities that seem too good to be true, because they are. This card also talks about stick to what you know and what you love and what your passion is, okay? You may not make the same money you would with the, fancy job that's offered to you, but eventually you will get there. So be patient, taking the step back, right? No need to rush in, keeping that clarity, okay? This also talks about don't compare yourself to others, right? And we have a tendency to do that, meaning that if you see so-and-so out there and they took this job and they're raking it in and it's all great and, oh, I'm so jealous of them. No, don't be. Don't be, because that's not your path and they probably truly aren't happy, all right? So the money will come in. I promise that's what the divine is saying. If you stay on your path, all right? And there's going to be a lot of options out there, guys, this year. There's going to be a lot of people going to reach out to you. Your ancestors, which I love, brought out the Eagle card. Okay, so Now let's talk about this. This message is not saying that money is bad. It's not saying that you're not going to make money. It's saying don't take the short route, okay? That's what it's saying. Now, the Eagle card from your ancestors is talking about, again, new beginnings, okay? So that Ace of Wands is all about that new beginning, right? That new opportunity. It's talking about clarity, okay? Again, King of Swords, right? That clarity. The Eagle card represents that there are no obstacles, only opportunities. And it also talks about not getting trapped in that mundane day-to-day job that you hate, okay? We've all been in one of those. So if you take that offer, right, the wrong offer, I will say, that all that glitters, right, then you're going to get trapped. It's going to be that mundane. It's going to be that getting up and going to work but hating it. Do what you dream of, okay? Tune in, receive the guidance, all right? Take a change of directions. For a lot of you, you are already stuck in that mundane, day-to-day, hate what I do, but I got to bring in the money, right? I get it. But you are having this change coming in, right? New beginnings, change of directions. It's coming and you should go for it. Now, your angels brought out the exhaustion card. Long and challenging as this journey is, it is worth the struggle. The results are long-term and worth every sacrifice made along the way. This is talking about that new opportunity. For a lot of you, like I said, maybe it's starting a new business, okay? And yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but it's going to be beautiful in the end. I mean, you're going to love it. It's going to bring in the money you want, and you're going to love what you do. Your guides brought out the Mystic Star card. I love it. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Because, listen, if you do what you want to do, the dream that you have to bring money in, whatever that career choice is, whatever that is as far as, you know, starting your own business, getting a promotion, changing careers completely, okay? It's going to give you harmony in the home and great friendships because, again, you will be able to balance between the work and the home. So I like that. Then your ancestors brought out the kindness card. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. So for a lot of you, again, I keep going back to this because Spirit keeps going back to us. You are going to have opportunities, but you have to see clearly about them. And you have to know which one is your path and which one is too shiny to be true. Okay? Because the too shiny to be true is not going to leave you any time for that harmony in the home and the great friendships. And it's certainly not going to give you any time to take respite by the pond, okay? And to be kind to yourself and others. So steer clear from the shine. All right, and then the Divine pulled out. Love it. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So I know this can be a little confusing of a reading, guys, because it's kind of mixed messages. It's like, work hard, but take it easy, you know. But I'm telling you, if you go with your inner knowing, if you talk more with your guides and your angels and your ancestors, you will see clearly and you will know the right opportunity that comes in and that it's right for you. And you will be able this year to bypass the one that's too good to be true, okay? And you have the deep personal strength and peace that will assure success. This will be really great for you, all right? So, again, beautiful reading for 2020, Scorpio. I really like it. I love the balance between, we are doing a financial reading, but using your inner knowledge, talking with Spirit, co-creating, lots of co-creation here this year for you. Lots of clear decision making. I love it, right? Because you're the eagle. You are the eagle this year. You see things. You don't get trapped. So let me know how this resonates with you in the comments. I love my Scorpio. You had a great end of the year. You're going to have a great 2020. Don't forget to hit the like and share and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And also, don't forget to click on that little bell. That bell notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. All right. So I'm just going to say this. Before I let you guys go, I'm just going to put it out here so you remember. You are the eagle.